So you want to know what kind of vaccines do you need when you're traveling to Cuba, which is one of the newest favorite destinations. In this video, I'm going to tell you 5 important points and share with you some bonus tips. So let's talk. Welcome to Travel Tips Talk. My name is Herb. I'm going to tell you 5 important points about vaccinations and medications before going to Cuba. Now, number 1, yellow fever again. Is it required? No, it is not required. However, if you are coming from a country with active yellow fever transmission, then they may need you to provide a documentation that you are actually immunized. So make sure you do that. Number 2, again, hepatitis A and typhoid fever. Because they are transmitted by food and water, you do eat and drink over there, even in a local restaurant. Even if you're going to a 3-star Michelin star restaurant, but you really never know, between the kitchen and to your table, who handled the food and how they handled it. Did they handle it properly? So just in case, if you want to really protect yourself, I would recommend getting the hepatitis A vaccines and typhoid fever vaccines. Again, do check my channel. I'm going to talk about it in another video. Now, number 3, rabies. Rabies, of course, there are stray dogs all over. It's pretty common in Cuba. So especially if you have young children to travel with you, or if you are going to be stay there a long time, prolonged period of time, then getting rabies shot is not a bad idea at all. Depend on your itinerary, how long you're going for, what kind of activities you are doing there, something to consider. Number 4 is cholera, which is very common there, especially in Havana area, Artemisa province, eastern half of the island. Of course, you're going to eat there, so cholera is a concern. I would recommend taking some prophylaxis, for example, like Dukoral, which is a vaccine, oral vaccines that you drink before you go. So make sure you do that. And also some antibiotics to bring with you. In case you really get traveler's diarrhea, then at least you have antibiotics for yourself to self-treat any traveler's diarrhea. Again, more about the diseases and how to do that in other videos. So this part, we're just going to focus on Cuba. Number 5 is malaria. Is there malaria? Some people may be a little concerned about that. There is no malaria in Cuba, so you can it's okay if you don't have any malaria medication to bring with you. Now, some tips now. Of course, we want to make sure the routine vaccines are up to date. For example, hepatitis B, tetanus, and flu shot. Depends on the season you're traveling to Cuba. Again, if you're traveling on a plane, it's easy to catch influenza and all that with all the people trapped on the plane. So if flu shot is available when you're watching this video and you're going to Cuba pretty soon, then definitely get your flu shot done before you go. Tetanus is every 10 years. If you are going to Cuba, you're going to be travel around, some adventurous trip or side trips or hiking or anything like that. You may be prone to accidents or getting cut or hurting yourself. So tetanus is pretty important, I would say. And then if you are going to going to Cuba in sunny season or summer or even winter, it's pretty warm. So sunscreen and bug spray is very important. Make sure you put on sunscreen first and the bug spray on top. Why do I want to do that? Well, remember Zika virus. Remember there's also dengue fever. Those ones, basically they are transmitted by mosquito bites. So if you have bug spray, then that will minimize your chance of actually contracting those diseases. So it's very important to get bug spray with you as well. So hopefully these tips will help you prepare yourself before boarding the plane to Cuba and have a nice trip. If you plan on traveling to other countries, or if you're interested in other tips and any other diseases and any other tips or funny facts about different countries and trips, do subscribe to this channel, and I'm going to talk about other countries, other vaccines or diseases or fun facts in other videos. So see you in the next video.